This is the North Hempstead Country Club on Monday, October 7th, and this is the kickoff, the start of the Michael McCarthy Foundation golf event to benefit Life's WORC and Autism Speaks. And here we have one of the most distinguished golfers today, James D. Camillo.
Looking forward to a great day, Dan.
So how are the cigars?
Cigars are not bad.
Good?
You can have any choice you want.
Oh, you
real
can?
good cigars today.
I always just bring them. Jim, do a commercial for the cigars here. What do you recommend?
All the cigars are great, Danny. You're kidding me? They're all Flores de la Atilas, La Aromada de Cuba.
Breakfast ahead.
A light Connecticut wrapper.
4A.
We have other cigars on the other side that are more
cigars.
We got more cigars than you're good. In fact, I might take that one. I'm not sure. I gotta think this thing.
I like vertical shots of myself personally.
Well, you know what someone taught me? Always face the camera directly. Don't go side. It makes it look.
So guys, what are we doing here now today?
This is our now third annual, which is the second here, golf outing for the McCarthy Foundation for the benefit of this year Life's Work and for Autism Speaks, which we are hoping to be a joint venture going forward because of the new Autism Center that Life's Work is working on. And of course all the experience Autism Speaks has in dealing with children on the spectrum. And we're hoping that the weather holds out, and as Vicky says it will, and we'll be all ready to play some golf in about a half an hour.
And the chairman, he approves, the chairman of Life's Work?
Yes, we do. As Pat said, we're here today with Autism Speaks as well, and we're hoping to forge a nice alliance going forward between Autism Speaks and our new Family Center for Autism.
I
can't believe you're in
And there he is, Mr. South Fork Country Club there, right?
Well, I'm happy to be in the North Hempstead Country Club. From south to north, it's very easy, one golf course to another golf course. The only difference is, over here I see a lot of trees versus in South Bay, I see a lot of water. So, Danny, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invite.
Thank you for coming.
And I look forward. I brought the certificate for the foursome. It's left in the car, but I told the girls when we're done playing golf, I'll bring it.
Okay, very good. Who do we have here, Peter? Who do we have?
We have a distinguished group with distinguished food, extraordinary day. Everything is wonderful. And you, Danny, of all the people, being here makes it special for all of us.
Oh, boy.
And who are some of our guests here?
Well, why doesn't everybody introduce themselves?
Mitch Topol.
I am Mitch.
Hi, Danny.
I.
Bill Lang.
Right? Absolutely. So when our shades are down, people can see home reporter, local spectator, home reporter, local spectator, like a run around the glass.
First off, I'd like to welcome everyone to North Hempstead Country Club. My name is Greg Hurd, the head golf pro. On your cart, there should be a white piece of paper that has the format on it. You're playing a scramble. All players drive. Select the best shot. You get to bring the three balls from the bushes to the one that's in the fairway, and all play from the fairway. All hit from the second, your second shot from there, and take the best one and play the...
Seems to be an awful lot of study going on here.
Show.
Last home. Mr. Tariq Khan going for the hole in one.
All right.
Okay.
I like that.
I like that too.
All in one.
What do you got, 9 pitch?
Yeah, 9.
Okay. Jump up. Woo. Real quick.
A little short.
Good shot. Try another one.
Whoa! Yeah. Like it.
All right.
All right, we got one on.
Here we have Chris Schaefer, the man from Nissaquag.
The gang from the Nissaquag.
The wind's going right to left?
Yeah, I couldn't get it. Yeah, the flag's going right to left.
Here we have Chris Schaefer, representation from Nissaquag Golf Club. And here we have Marco Menudo.
That's a good shot. Really kicked it right.
I thought it just like this a little.
Marco Menudo from Garden City Men's.
Put it next to the pin, not in the pin. Okay, looks good. Looks good.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
I need $10 a piece. We're giving a trip away. You're gonna get one ticket in the raffle. You beat my shot, I'll quadruple the ticket. If I hit a good shot, you putt from my ball. All right?
All right.
This is Allie, my little squeeze over here.
Uh-huh.
She is hot. So get your money. How many under? How you guys doing?
We're what, 7 under, Chris?
That's high so far.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
heard 5s and 6s. All right, guys.
What are
play
we,
about
Chris?
140.
7?
Daddy, what do you got? 140?
Yeah,
You
at
good
least.
with that?
Huh?
I'm hitting 7 iron. How about that?
Own fucking game. Sorry. Play your own game, you rat bastard. Don't be a loser your whole life. When my wife started golfing, she came home the other day. I opened the door, she punched me in the face. I said, what's that about? She goes, I've been hitting everything fat all day.
Must be a big winning card here if all of this calculation, huh?
Yeah, we're phoning our wives telling them we're going to be late.
Oh, we just made it, huh? Look at the sky. We just made it. Look at this. We beat Mother Nature, right?
It's divine intervention.
Huh?
Charlie Russo is here.
Just the man I'm looking for.
Hey, how you doing?
We've got some fantastic prizes here too. Look at this. Look at this. A nice liquor, Pace's Steakhouse. I could go for that right now. Pace's Steakhouse and a bottle of Rodney Strong Cabernet.
This is Jeff and Rick. This is Mark Weingart. Hey guys.
I know you from the Y. I always see you there.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's there. Your kids there. Right? Oh, that's right.
How are we making out? How are we do?
We did good. Hey, it didn't rain until we were off. So.
Isn't that amazing?
You know, and now it's coming. So
See, God was holding the...
Held it up.
Right? To your leadership.
Yes, exactly.
12 and 16, Brendan and Kevin are quickly becoming adults, and the thought of what lies ahead for them is, quite frankly, terrifying. Will they be safe and happy? Where will they work and live? Who will take care of them when we're gone? Unfortunately, we are not alone in our concerns and fears for the future. 1 in 88 children have been diagnosed with autism, and that's 1 in 54 boys. If you don't know someone with autism, you will very soon. Our family proudly supports the mission of Autism Speaks, and that mission is to change the future for all who struggle with autism. We are dedicated to funding global biomedical research into the causes, prevention, treatments, and a possible cure for autism. We strive to raise public awareness about autism and its effects on individuals, families, and society. We will work to bring hope to all who deal with the hardships of this disorder. We are committed to raising the funds necessary to support these goals. Autism Speaks aims to bring the autism community together as one strong voice to urge the government and the private sector to listen to our concerns and take action to address this urgent global crisis. By being here today, each and every one of you has helped us and support the mission of Autism Speaks. You are giving hope for the future for my Brendan and Kevin, and for Jake and Johnny, Nicholas, Liam, Matthew, Adam, and Ryan. We as parents are truly grateful for the support. And now, I am beyond proud to introduce you to the real public speaker of the Liddy's family, my son Brendan.
My name is Brendan Patrick Lanise, and I'm a person affected by autism. My brother Kevin has autism too, but he is much more affected than I am. When I was little, I couldn't talk or play with the kids. I used to bang my head on the floor when I was frustrated. Now I'm a teenager, and I'm lucky that I'm doing so much better. I'm considered mildly affected by autism. I'm a sophomore at Kings Park High School and doing very well academically, but I have trouble focusing, studying, and remembering things sometimes. I have to work very hard to try and achieve my goals. And I have an aide named Miss Greco. She was right over there. Who makes sure that I do my work. She also keeps my tone of voice in order so I don't sound too or disrespectful. This is important if I want people to like me and want to be around me. I still have a little trouble socializing, and I tend to correct adults, like teachers, which usually gets me into trouble. But I'm doing better all the time, and I hope to be more independent someday. Unfortunately, my brother Kevin isn't as lucky as me. He is much, much, much more affected by autism. As my mom said earlier, if you've seen one kid with autism, you've seen one kid with autism. And another quote that she likes to use is, normal is just a setting in the washing machine. I mean, there really is no different term of normal. So one person like me could be perfectly fine with autism, and my brother is the exact opposite. So it doesn't really matter who has it. What matters is that we help them, regardless of who they are, race, gender, or sex. He has a lot, as I said before, my brother Kevin has a lot more trouble socializing than I do. I mean, we know he's smart, and he's really good at remembering things. He just can't communicate with us like the way I can do right now, and public speaking and whatnot. It can often be a little hard to play with him, and he has trouble staying focused. I actually have a little trouble with that too. He often loses interest in things quickly. When I was younger, I always felt really upset at myself because he wouldn't play with me. But nowadays I understand that it isn't because he doesn't like me, it's because he can't. I get annoyed by Kevin sometimes, because he has some of my stuff and repeats things over and over and over again. He actually uses phrases from television to help him talk, and I usually have to translate to tell Mom and Dad what he's trying to say. Sometimes even I can't understand what he's saying, and it gets him frustrated. When he's frustrated, he also flails about and flaps his arms. Actually, he also does that when he's happy too. He also frolics all around like a galloping horse. Except when we play challenger baseball, usually during the summer. Then he barely walks, and it drives me crazy. Kevin is also a pain when he eats, because he only eats a few things, and somebody has to sit with him to make sure he eats right. It's kind of annoying. At our house, we say, normal is just setting in the washing machine. Because there are no two people the same. But the rest of the world doesn't seem to exactly understand that. It's hard to go public places sometimes with Kevin, because he makes a lot of noise, and he freaks out about a lot of things, especially loud noises. People don't understand that isn't his fault, and they just stare at us and say things like, can't you just keep your kid quiet? But it's not his fault. He has trouble with these kinds of things. But you know what else, though? We don't need you to be quiet for this kind of stuff. Like, you know, I don't mean like this is going to have to be an interactive film or anything, but what we need is your help. We need someone to help speak out. Because you see, Congress has been kind of ignoring our calls, so that's why we have these special advocacy bracelets. The catchphrase says, advocate 5 minutes a day, and it includes the phone number and the website for if you want to see more. Basically, if we can keep on calling them, then Congress will have no choice but to listen to what we do. We need to help find out the cause of autism and the treatments to help people with autism. We also need people to understand families like ours and make us feel welcome, even though we're not like everybody else. Thank you for being here today and supporting Autism Speaks, the organization that's working hard to help families like you and me.
I gotta say, the one thing that happens when I come here is I think of two things. One is I have the best friends in the world, because as many times as I go to people and say, I need you to come play golf, I need you to do this, I need you to come to a bar night, I have the best friends in the world. They always come. And thank you, all you people, for being here tonight and supporting this. I had, Gerard, the general manager, even said, it's unbelievable how many people you have here. And you know what? It really is unbelievable, because to me, I cannot tell you how honored I am to have friends like you people. And everyone here from different walks of life and different spots and different organizations. And we have Dakota in the back. I don't know if everyone met Dakota. Dakota is 14 years old and one of the oldest living Tay-Sachs survivors. Okay, a horrible, horrible disease that my foundation is going to. Dakota and her family drove here from Cleveland last night. beautiful, and she was happy to meet with everybody, and if anyone wants to say hello, she loves talking to people. I have people that are just, like Jake. We didn't know what Jake was going to do. I got to be honest with you, we had no idea what Jake was going to do when he got to the piano. But you know what? Jake did a fantastic job. And let's say thank you to Elise and to Bruce for bringing him and having him do that. That's unbelievable. And Kathleen, the same thing. Her one son, Kathleen, in case you didn't catch from what she said, she's been blessed by having 2 autistic children. One higher functioning and one lower functioning, and you heard from the overachieving. I got to keep up with the lingo. I lose the lingo sometimes. But like I said, the first thing I say when I come here and I look around like this is I say to myself, I am blessed to have the best friends in the world. And the other thing I have is I have the greatest job in the world. Okay, and it's not being a lawyer, as any of the lawyers here that know me know. That's probably the worst job in the world. But the best job I have is I run this private foundation where I can give money to all these worthy organizations, and there's so many of them. I mean, unfortunately, too many of them. I get approached every year by hundreds of organizations looking for money because of the government cutbacks and all the other things. Our country, and I hate to be political, but we've become a country of people that take care of, a government that takes care of people that don't want to work and not people that should be taken care of. You see people like Jake, and you see people like this, and you say, these are the kind of people that should be taken care of, and unfortunately this isn't what happens. So they have to rely on places like my foundation, private foundations, to donate money and to help in whatever way we can. And that's what we've been looking to do. And it's the greatest job in the world. I give away money to worthy charities that do unbelievable things for unbelievable people. And it's just a blessing. Steve McGowan is here tonight. Steve McGowan is someone, Steve lost his life a couple of years ago, and he has a private foundation supporting that, the Cancer Foundation, and he also runs other clubs that he does for people that have lost their spouses. He's already helped a couple of my friends. I got Charlie Russo over here, who we can't ever forget. Charlie runs Christmas Magic that gives to, is it up to 8,000 kids? 10,000 sheltered children a year that would never see a Christmas gift in their life. And guess what they get? Exactly what they put on their Christmas list, thanks to Charlie Russo. I mentioned Ken Bin and what Ken Bin does for the Tay-Sachs Foundation. He is the leading source for research money for Tay-Sachs Foundation. Ken is in the back. I have Terry Carl here and his lovely wife who have run a camp for underprivileged girls for years that we've donated money to. And they have done enormous things. And then, of course, the 2 organizations, and I'm sure I'm missing many other organizations, the 2 organizations that we're here for tonight is Life's Work and Autism Speaks. 2 fantastic organizations. Danny Ryan, one of my best friends in the world, who's sitting right here, he's the one that got me involved in Autism Speaks and taught me what it's like. I see his son almost on a daily basis, and I see what it's like for people to live with someone who has autism. And it's not easy, okay? I see Elise with Jake. I see so many other people that have autistic children, Kathleen. And I also was lucky enough to get involved with Life's Work. And I'll tell you what's funny. The way I got involved with Life's Work was my friend Don Barrick. Where's Don Barrick? Don Barrick is now the chairman of Life's Work. And what most people would think is, Well, Life's Work is all about developmentally disabled children. So Don must have a child who's developmentally disabled. Guess what? He doesn't. He doesn't know anyone, I think, that's developmentally disabled, except maybe me. Don does this out of the goodness of his own heart. He donates more time and energy to this cause out of the goodness of his heart. He runs a successful business. He doesn't need to be involved in Life's Work, but Don does. And that's what he does. And he brought me in. And when we started talking about, when Don and I and Peter Smerget, who is the best executive director of any organization that I've ever seen, and where's Peter? Is Peter gone? There he is, there's Peter. Peter decided, because Peter is the most forward-thinking person that I know in the not-for-profit organization. Peter is the executive director of Life's Work, and he saw, I mean, everyone knows where in case you don't know, Life's Work came from, if everyone remembers, Willowbrook back in the 70s. It made Geraldo's career. It's not the empty safe, but he was the one that went over the wall at Willowbrook and found developmentally disabled people basically living in their own vomit and horribly treated in Staten Island. And from that came Life's Work. Vicki Schneps, who was here today, she played 9 holes of golf, but she had to leave early. Her child was one of those children that was there. And she decided to start Life's Work. Life's Work has grown to a multi-million-dollar non-for-profit run by Peter Smerget. Like I said, one of the best non-for-profit executive directors that you're going to meet. And he has done all sorts of things when it comes to placing children with developmentally disabled children and whatnot. And he had decided, because he's got that kind of outlook, that he wanted to get into the ring of autism. And so he reached out to me and he said, listen, we're going to start this Autism Center. The Autism Center is going to be a family-centric approach to autism. We're going to have services and a place where everyone can come, an entire family can come, like a real family, and they can have all sorts of things to do for an autistic family. And we thought that was a great idea. And lo and behold, we have almost ready to open the Autism Center. It's right in Garden City, right next to Life's Work. It is going to be an unbelievable building, and that's what it's going to do. It's going to be a place where families of autistic children can come and do all sorts of things. There's going to be programs for everybody, and it's going to be an unbelievable thing. And that is the partnership that we're really trying to foster here tonight between Autism Speaks and Life's Work.